I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Detective Comics number 959. When a killer robot threatens the Bat family, Bruce Wayne will need to seek help from Zatanna. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so as we join the comic, we actually get treated to a flashback of Bruce Wayne's early days during his training. He's in Vegas right now trying to get tutelage in the mystical arts from Zatanna's father. And it's not going very well. Usually Bruce is a master of everything and pick anything up, but right here, right now, he can't even get the most basic card and coin tricks down, and if he can't do that, the old man won't teach him anything real. It's clear that he never did end up adding magic to his arsenal, but if nothing else, he made an everlasting friendship with Zatanna, and possibly implied to be more, but who knows? I get the distinct feeling she was into him at first because he was all handsome and mysterious, then she found out just how broody he can be, and then she dried up pretty damn quick after that. Now back in the present, the team is still duking it out with Azrael, the Order of St.Dumas killer robots sent to do their bidding, even if that means killing all the other members of St.Dumas. Batman suits up with the help of Zatanna, and man, that's just a great spell. Get dressed. The rest of the Bat family joins the fight, and you think, well, it's this many on one, surely the good guys will win. That's when Azrael decides to do something stupid. He says that this robot is a creation of the church, and as such is his responsibility to defeat. He ends up running in half-cocked and gets punished for his trouble. The robot puts something in his mind, something horrifying. Now, back at the Belfry, Cassandra and Clayface have enlisted the help of Dr. Victoria November, that strange bioweapon doctor who we saw a couple arcs back, in trying to help save the life of Nomaz, the genetic dwarfling. What follows is actually a pretty damn compelling conversation. They talk about how Nomaz was created in a lab and how some people always treated him as being unnatural, but in his heart of hearts he always just felt like the man he always was. And Victoria dropped some pretty strong hints that would seek to imply that she wasn't always a woman. Interesting. Amazing the common ground you can find, am I right? Now across town we check on in with Batwoman and Luke Fox. Apparently he's been working very hard at his own company to try and decipher the St.Dumas AI system that will allow them to defeat Azrael. We also get to see some projects Luke has been working on in the realm of AI, including turning the Jim Gordon Batmech suit into his own personal robot butler. We also hear that when he's out superheroing, Luke leaves his company in the capable hands of his sister Tamara. Interesting. Tamara was the original daughter of Lucius Fox until eventually they created Luke as his son, and then they gave him to other sisters, none of which get mentioned here and now. Now, with the killer robot threat having passed for the moment, Batman and Zatanna take this opportunity to talk things out. Apparently, Batman had some very ulterior motives for inviting Zatanna back to the city, and that is he finally wants to master magic. And not just any magic either, dark magic, scary magic, powerful magic, the sort of magic that scares the crap out of Zatanna herself, but he needs it for one simple reason. He hopes it will get him to save Tim Drake. Now, as the comic winds down, we once again check back in with Azrael. Apparently, John Paul Valley has been shooken pretty hard after that last battle with Azrael. The robot reached into his mind and activated something he thought was long gone. It's because of that he's begun hallucinating and seeing horrible, twisted, demonic versions of Azrael calling him back to the cause of the church. So that's Detective Comics number 959, everyone, and overall I enjoyed it, even if I felt this arc is getting off to a pretty slow start, all things considered. Despite being a robot built by a kill-crazy church, Azrael himself isn't really all that threatening. Also, while I like to see John Paul Valley get the spotlight for once, it just seems like the poor guy can't catch a break. I remember I made jokes early on when this series started that he always got beaten up, and even now in his own Spotlight story, he gets beaten up. The stuff with Luke, his AI research, his family, and his company is pretty interesting. If I had to guess, he'll probably get the next focus story. It's nice to see Tynion shed a little bit more light on Batman's history, saying that, here's a guy who mastered every other discipline under the sun. Why didn't he try and master magic? The answer is he did, he just wasn't good at it. I also get the feeling Dr. Victoria October is going to start being more of a recurring character, and hey, I'm always up for new original characters that change up the dynamic. Overall, I guess I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. So there you go, everyone. That was Batman for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, check out some of of these other videos I worked very hard on, check out my social media feeds, both on the screen and down in the description. If you want to catch up on this or any other comic book and trade, you absolutely can over at Book Depository, and if you use my link again down in the description, not only will you be getting a great deal, but you'll help me support the channel at the same time. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye-bye.